The Neon Archipelago doesn't do favors. It only does trades. If you want answers that the ministry has scrubbed from the surface, you have to go down, deep into the gut of the lower levels, where the rain tastes like copper and the law is just a suggestion. I found myself standing in front of the glitch, a bar built into the skeleton of an old server farm. The sign was flickering, a dying pulse in a city that never sleeps. I wasn't here for the synthetic gin. I was here because a girl named Ara was deleted, and the trail led to a ghost. Inside, the air was thick with the smell of ozone and desperate memories. That's where I found Nyx. She's an information smuggler, the kind of person who has more wires in her head than blood in her veins. She doesn't look at you with eyes. She looks at you with sensors. Nyx had been tracking the same anomaly I found in Aura's last transmission. She called it a digital bruise, a piece of data so old, so primitive, that our modern firewalls didn't even recognize it as a threat. She knew the language the city had forgotten. We sat in the back, shadowed by the steam of the coolant pipes. Nyx pulled the data from her neural stack and laid it out on the table. It wasn't the clean, fluid code of the archipelago. It was sharp, linear, ancient, hexadecimal sequences from a century ago, screaming from a ghost network that was supposed to have been shut down 100 years ago. Nyx whispered a warning I should have listened to. Whoever did this, Elias, they didn't just delete her, they used history itself as a weapon. I felt the temperature drop before I saw him. In the corner of my eye, a shadow that didn't move with the lights. An eraser. The ministry's silent hounds. They don't arrest you. They just make sure you never existed in the first place. He was watching us, motionless, a matte black void in a world of neon. He wasn't moving to intercept, not yet. He was waiting for us to find something. He wanted the ghost as much as I did. We were being used as bloodhounds, and the leash was getting tight. I looked back at the screen. The code was cascading now, a waterfall of zeros and ones that felt familiar. It wasn't just data, it was a map to a sector of the city that doesn't show up on any modern GPS. A sector where the old world still breathes under the floorboards of the new one. This wasn't a glitch, it was an invitation. Aura hadn't been deleted, she had been pulled back into the roots of the system, into the black box. I knew what I had to do. You can't fight a ghost from the outside. You have to meet it on its own ground. I reached for my interface, the cold chrome biting into my skin. Nyx told me my brain wasn't built for a legacy connection, that the feedback could fry my logic processors before I even saw the first frame. I didn't care. I closed my eyes, engaged the link, and felt the past rush in to meet me. My name is Elias Thorne. I'm a detective in a city of lies, and I'm about to go offline. Case number 02, beginning upload.